welcome back to a new video. Today is going to be a long-awaited video. Today I'm going to be showing you my PlayStation 4 collection. I've been meaning to make this, it's an updated one, I've been meaning to make this for a while. But I do have quite a few PlayStation 4 games, so I kind of kept putting off making it. But here it is, it's finally here. I've been collecting these games over quite a few years. It's the biggest game collection that I have, so I'm quite excited to show it. And I will say as well, both me and my boyfriend Josh pick up games for the PlayStation, so it's kind of makes it easier to collect games because we're both kind of buying for the one system and share the collection. So that's kind of another way how there's quite a few. Some of them are more his than mine, some of them are obviously more mine than his, and things like that, but this is the whole collection. And on my last video, my last collection video, there was a few games that people were like, oh no, why don't you have, you know, X, Y, Z? And one of the main ones of those is Grand Theft Auto 5. I don't have Grand Theft Auto 5 in this PlayStation 4 collection because we had it on the Xbox One, as with Fallout 4, and I kind of think that's, for the big games, that's kind of it. There was a couple that people were like questioning about last time that, again, we did have the Xbox One, but we have actually repurchased on the PlayStation now, so. But yeah, I'm just going to get straight into it. This is my PlayStation 4 collection. I hope you'll enjoy the video, and I will try not to talk about each game too long, because otherwise the video will be too long. So we're going to start out with the newest addition to the collection, and that is God of War, the new God of War game. I'm super excited for this. This came out yesterday when I'm filming this, and I started playing it last night. I'm really enjoying it. Visually looks beautiful. I enjoyed the other God of War games, even though I only played the first one. But yeah, really can't wait to play this. I love that it's based around Norse mythology, and I can't wait to get into it a bit more. So that's the first one. Then we have, I'm just going to do this, Rise of the Tomb Raider. I love this game. I'm currently playing through it. I played the first one on the PlayStation 4, loved it. This one I've been meaning to play for a while, and I kind of just kept playing something else in its place. But then the new Tomb Raider game got announced for September, so I was like, yes, I need to pick up and play this. So the current games I'm playing is this, Rise of the Tomb Raider and God of War. But I'm loving this. These new Tomb Raider games are fantastic. I used to love the, you know, older Tomb Raider games as well, but I just think these new ones are just brilliant and so visually immersive as well. I love this. Really great game. The next one we got is Dark Souls 3. I'm terrible at this game. It's a hard game, as everybody knows, and I just don't have the patience for it. Josh has played more of it than I have. I get easily frustrated. He's been like, right, I will do this, and we've kind of gotten to a certain point. It's a fun game to watch somebody else play. Like, I'm just really terrible at it, so I just don't really play it, but I've watched quite a bit of it being played, and it's an interesting game. I feel like we haven't got too far though. So that's Dark Souls 3. Next is quite a new one actually. It's Monster Hunter World. I was so excited for this game to come out, and honestly I've not played too much of it yet. I was a little bit disappointed because it just wasn't quite what I imagined it to be, but I think I just haven't given it enough time yet, so I still want to give more time to this game and go back to it and just kind of get into it, because a lot of good reviews have been coming out for this game, and I think a lot of people really enjoy it, so I need to just get into it a bit more, I think. So that's Monster Hunter World. Next we have a bit of a cutesy one as well. We've got a real mix with the PlayStation 4 games, as you'll see as we go on. We've got Tearaway Unfolded. This is actually a really good game, and it's a really cute game. If you like Little Big Planet, I would say you would like this. So if you like those kind of platformers, I would say give this one a go. The next one is one that I actually haven't played, and I really want to, but it has gotten really terrible reviews, but it's Agatha Christie, The ABC Murders. Now, I'm a big Agatha Christie fan. I love Agatha Christie novels. I'm not as big on the adaptations, but I love mystery and crime and just reading mystery novels, so I thought this would be really perfect. However, the reason I haven't played it yet is because there's another game similar in my collection that I have been playing, and I found it just not that enjoyable and a little bit difficult, and I was worried this would be along the same lines. But I still do want to play this at some point, but I just haven't got around to it. So there we go, that's Agatha Christie. Next we have a game that I love and would recommend completely, and that is Trials Fusion. This is so much fun. I love this game so much. It's fantastic. This is the Awesome Max edition, and it's honestly just so good. If you just want a fun time and a fun game, just to have fun with friends and just have, this is just so fun. I couldn't get more enjoyment out of this when I picked it up. I played it again and again. I put countless hours into this, and I do need to revisit it soon. but I kind of got to the point where I got so far in it and then it was like really getting difficult, so I kind of stopped for a bit, but I am loving it. I might even just start the game again because it's that much fun. So yeah, love Trials Fusion. Next we have Guitar, I don't know what I was going to say then, Guitar Hero Live. This is really fun. However, I've had this with a couple of things actually. There's another game that's happened with, you know, on the PlayStation you have to take something off kind of to put something else on, and usually when you put it back on your save file stays. This is quite a big game. It's 54 gigabytes, so for what it is, we kind of take it off and put it on, take it off, put it on. And then when I put it back on one time, it lost all the save. I hadn't unlocked anything anymore, so I was like, oh. So I had to kind of start again. But, you know, still, it's a Guitar Hero game. You kind of know what you're getting with this one. Next is Far Cry Primal. This I really did enjoy, but I didn't get into it as much as I wanted to. I still need to go back and play this one more. I thought, I don't know, I thought I would play this more. I really enjoyed Far Cry 3, but I didn't play Far Cry 4, and then I got this and thought this just sounds like the coolest thing ever. And it was cool, and I did play quite a bit of it, but I didn't get into it as much as I wanted to. So I think this is one I actually would restart and play again from the beginning. Next we have another little random one, Angry Birds Star Wars. You know, it's pretty obvious what this one is. Next we've got a game that I love and I hope they'll do a sequel to on the PlayStation 4, and that's Ratchet and Clank. This is so cute and so fun. I used to enjoy the Ratchet and Clank games previously, and is this a remake of the first one? I'm not sure. I think it was, but either way they kind of remastered it and did things differently, and this was so much fun. I love this. I completed it quite quickly and just had such fun time with it, and I really hope they bring out a second one on the PlayStation 4 or just remaster other ones would be fine as well. So we'll have to see what happens there. The next one we have is Skylanders Superchargers. I actually picked this up when it was released and it's a pretty fun game. The Skylanders games can be pretty fun and cute if you like that kind of thing. Next we've got one that is still sealed, and that's Mass Effect Andromeda. This was really, really cheap, so I picked this one up really cheap, but it is still sealed, so I can't tell you anything about it yet. Then we have Knack. What to say about Knack? It's okay, I quite enjoy it, but what's really funny is Josh kind of was enjoying this more than I was, and I haven't completed it, I haven't got far enough into it, so I haven't picked up Knack 2. But it was a fun little game. I just wasn't super, it wasn't one you like desperate to pick up again each time you stop playing, if that makes sense, which I suppose not with these kind of games, but it kind of could have been like Ratchet and Clank is so much fun, I love it, I want to keep picking it up. This could have been along the similar lines, but I think it just didn't reach that level. Then we have Brothers. This is a really cute game, but it's kind of weird how you play it. You control one brother with the left analog stick and one brother with the right analog stick, so it's kind of tricky, and it's a puzzle game, and it is really good. I really, really enjoy this game. I think you can pick this up pretty cheap, so if that sounds like something you would like, a puzzle game, I would recommend this one. Next we have Attack on Titan Wings of Freedom. I can honestly tell you I have not played this game at all. I picked this up for Josh for Christmas one year. He loves Attack on Titan, but it's not really my type of thing. So there's that one. Then we have, oh okay, this is still sealed because I need to complete some of the other ones before playing this one, but I'm desperate to play it. It's Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens. I love The Force Awakens. I really enjoy the film, so I cannot wait to play this. There's another Lego game that I'm wanting to complete before playing this one, so that'll come up at some point soon. But yeah, can't wait to play this. I really enjoy the Lego games. I just find them really fun. I've pretty much got all the Lego games of recent times. Some of them now I'm picking up on the Switch, but still, I really enjoy them. And then some of the previous ones I picked up on the Wii U, so I haven't got all the ones available on the PS4. I've just got them mixed across systems, but still, love the Lego games. Okay, next we've got The Last Guardian, which is a PlayStation exclusive, which I still haven't played. I picked this up really cheap one time. I saw it on sale. Not even that long after it came out, the price just dropped. And it was on sale, and I was like, oh, I must pick this up right now because it's on sale, I've got to grab it. It looks like a fantastic game, and it does. It looks like a game that I'm going to love. But I just, with big kind of campaign games that I want to play from start to finish, there's quite a few that I have on a backlog because I don't like to dip in and out of too many. I like to just play start to finish, but I am quite slow at getting through them. So there's quite a few I need to play, and this is one of them. Next we've got, it's actually another game I got for Josh for Christmas. I got him this year, and it's Persona 5. Again, this isn't my type of thing. I haven't played this one, but there we go. Next we have another sealed game. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutants in Manhattan. This is a very short campaign as well, I believe, so I could probably just get through this one pretty quick. The art style I think looks kind of cool. I picked this up when the second Ninja Turtle movie came out around that time, because I was kind of thought, oh yeah, I'll pick that up. So there we go, that's Ninja Turtles. Next up is Watch Dogs 2. I never played the first Watch Dogs game, but I was really enjoying this one. I absolutely loved the start of it. I really got into it. I thought it was really cool. And then as it got partway through, I was just finding it a bit too samey, and then I just kind of stopped playing it. I might pick it up again at some point, but I was enjoying it, but I don't know, I kind of just got a little bit lost interest. But I loved the start of it, so I wonder if it just wasn't something that I was wanting to play at the time. I don't know, let me know if you think I should pick this one up and carry on playing through it. Okay, next we've got The Witcher 3. This is a game that last time I did my collection, everyone was like, ah, why don't you have The Witcher? This is one we had on Xbox One, but now we've rebought the Game of the Year edition for the PlayStation 4. This is a fantastic game. I haven't completed it. It's kind of one I pick up and play. This is kind of always an ongoing one. I kind of pick up and play it throughout. But I do really enjoy The Witcher, obviously. Everyone knows that it's fantastic, and it's just a brilliant game. So yeah, love The Witcher. Next we have Wipeouts. I feel like this didn't come out that long ago, but I think it's been about nearly a year now. This is a fun game. It's a fun little racing game. I was really excited for this to come out, and that's kind of all I have to say. You know, these are just kind of pick up and play ones, which I do have quite a lot of and do really enjoy those as well. Okay, the next one is my favourite PlayStation 4 game, which I think might be surprising and might be an unpopular opinion, but it is Assassin's Creed Syndicate. This is my favourite PlayStation 4 game. This is my favourite Assassin's Creed game. Assassin's Creed for me are one of my favourite game series, if not like my favourite. This game was just, I loved Evie Fry as a character. I actually have a Funko Pop like just behind me on the shelf, you can see that. I don't know if you can. I loved her as a character. I loved the Victorian London setting. I just loved everything about this game. I loved it. So yeah, I completed this, I loved it. I thought it was the best. That's just my opinion. I know other people didn't enjoy this as much as I did, but I literally just loved it so much. So yeah, that's Syndicate. Next we've got Metro Redux. This is a pretty cool game. It's a cool, creepy underground subway tunnels thing. I think they're coming out with a new one as well this year. I think they are. I think I'm right on that. Then we've got another one of Josh's games. Pretty much any of these anime ones are his. So this is Sword Art Online. Again, I don't know much about this, but when I see him play it, I'm always like, they're just all flying around. I never know what's going on. And then we have, okay, another Lego game. This one I got for Christmas, so it's still sealed, but it's pretty new. And it is Lego Harry Potter Years 1 to 4 and 5 to 7. I had 1 to 4 on the PlayStation 3. And I really, really enjoyed it. So I'm looking forward to playing these on PlayStation 4. So obviously these are remasters. I can't wait to play them. I'll probably end up playing Lego Star Wars first because I've had that one longer. And then this one. But yeah, love these Lego games as I said. Okay, next is one that I've just completed. It's the game that I've just recently completed. And that is Assassin's Creed Origins. I love Assassin's Creed, as I said. This came out in October, I think, and I've only just completed it because I put so many hours into this game because I wanted to kind of 100% everything bar the papyruses. So I 100%ed everything bar the papyruses because the papyruses was like, no. So I got all the little things, got all the question marks, you know, obviously did all the side quests, did all the main quests, everything else. I'm going to be getting the DLC for this soon. I loved this game. I thought it was fantastic. I can't wait to see what new Assassin's Creed game will come out in the future, but yeah, love this one. I'm looking forward to picking up Assassin's Creed Rogue, obviously the remaster. I haven't picked it up yet, but I am looking forward to picking it up. The reason I haven't picked it up yet is because I know I'll just want to play that straight away, and I'm playing Tomb Raider and God of War and things like that, so I'll wait until there's a space and then I can just play it, because I end up putting too much time into these games, the Assassin's Creed ones, and then I leave the other games. So next we have Burnout Paradise Remastered. This came out pretty recently. This is loads of fun. The music is fantastic. I'm sure you've all heard of Burnout Paradise. It's just a fun pick up and play game where you go and do races and drive around the city, and it's got, you know, real music stations and, well, not real music stations, but actual music that you'll know. And it's just really, really cool. So it's a really great game. The next one is Prey. This is one Josh has been playing more than me. I've not been too sure on how it is. I think it kind of looks a little bit like, maybe. No, I guess not. I was going to say maybe like Alien Isolation, but I think that was more of a stealth game. But anyway, so I don't know too much about that one, but there's Prey. Okay, next we've got Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. Love this, fantastic. I loved Crash Bandicoot when I had the PlayStation 1. It was the best, and I'm so happy they brought a remaster of this. I'm more happy about the remaster coming out in September of Spyro, because Spyro was my literal childhood. I cannot wait for that. But yeah, this is great. I feel like it's harder than I remember it being. I haven't completed this yet, but I really want to, and I'm loving it every minute. But I'm just kind of picking up and playing it. You know, picking it up in and out, doing a couple of levels and putting it back down. But yeah, love this. Oh, next we've got a beautiful game, and this is again another remaster, and this is Okami HD. I got this for Christmas, and I've been loving this. Okay, to be fair, this is another game I'm currently playing, as well as Tomb Raider and God of War. I feel like Tomb Raider and God of War are kind of similar, so I'm playing those both as a big campaign game. This game is a very long game. Well, for what it is, I think it's like 30 hours, and for this kind of game, that's quite long. So this is one I've just been delving in and out of when I wanted something more of a relaxing play, rather than, you know, Tomb Raider or God of War, and I've been loving it. So yeah, really beautiful game. I'm sure you've probably heard of this one, but if not, definitely look it up. I think this came out in December, so it's kind of quite recent, this remaster. But yeah, love this. Next we have, oh, God of War, there we go. So this is God of War Remastered, and I believe this has 1, 2 and 3? What does this have? Does this have 1, 2 and 3? Does it say? It doesn't say. I thought this had all 3. Experience the... Oh no, this is just 3. God of War 3 Remastered? I don't even know. I played this one. Maybe this is the only one I played. Is there only one game on here? I don't know. This is the one I've played. So remember earlier I told you I played one of them? This is the one. But now I don't know which one it is. Either way, I played this one. I enjoyed it. And it was really cool. So now I'm enjoying the new one. The new one's definitely different. Obviously, because, well, this is a remaster. It came out a long time ago. And I feel like the new one's more along the lines of, you know, Horizon, Tomb Raider, the kind of newer games. It's got the newer mechanics, which you'd expect, I suppose. But I did really enjoy this one as well. Okay, next we've got Rayman Legends. I love this game. It's so much fun. I love playing this as multiplayer. Yeah, love this. I used to love, like, classic Rayman, and this isn't like that. This is, like, 2D platformer Rayman, but I feel like it's really, really good. Next we've got Farming Simulator 15. I really played a lot of this when I first picked it up, which is funny, but yeah, really enjoyed this at the time. It's not one that I revisit now often, but when I originally picked it up, I played it quite a lot. Then we've got Super Dungeon Brothers. This is actually pretty hard. This is a really fun little game though to play couch co-op. You basically go through the levels and go dungeons, and that's kind of what you do. And each time you play, it regenerates something different. So there we go. Next, I've got Yooka-Laylee. This is a really cute game, which is kind of in the style of Banjo-Kazooie, I believe. And yeah, it's really cute. You explore these little worlds, you go and collect little things, and it's kind of what you would imagine by looking at the front. Next, we have Dishonored 2. I haven't played too much of this game yet, because I struggle to play in first person. I prefer to play in third person, and this is first person. I need to get better at first person. Like, absolutely need to get better at it. There's another game that I'm really enjoying, similar to this, that I just haven't played enough because it's first person. So yeah, I need to work on that. Next we have Lego Dimensions. If you know me at all on my channel, you'll know I have a big Lego Dimensions collection. I loved Lego Dimensions. I was completely into it and loved it, and I have so many of the little figures, but so Lego Dimensions. Next we have, let me just bring the pile down here. I'm going to try and go through these quicker. I've realised I'm taking too long. BlazBlue. This is a fighting game, I believe, that Josh has got. I don't know much about it, but I don't think he enjoyed it too much. Next we've got This War of Mine. This is a very interesting game, actually. I don't really know how to describe it. It's kind of all 2D. Like, I really don't know how to describe this one, so I'm probably just not going to, but it's an interesting, unique game. Next we have, oh okay, Resident Evil Biohazard. This is really cool. Josh mostly, he's completed this game, but he kind of played through it. I didn't really play it at all, but I watched, I'd say, most of the game, if not all of it. I watched him play it, so I was kind of there, I was kind of playing it, because when we play Assassin's Creed, I mostly play, he kind of watches, but then plays it a little bit. So I suppose that's still him playing the game. This was kind of like that, but he played it mostly and I just watched. And it was a really interesting game. It reminded me a lot of the Escape the Rooms. Like, some parts were really puzzling, you had to figure out what to do. And it was a fun game. It was really, really cool. And you're in this kind of house, serial killer house. The next one is Darksiders 2. This is really cool. I was really surprised by this. I'd never played a Darksiders game before, and I think this is really quite fun. I believe they're bringing out a remastered version of the first one on the Switch, so I'm interested to maybe pick that one up as well. We've got Sniper Elite 3. The funnest thing about this one is that when you shoot someone, it shows you the whole X-ray thing. So, like, that's just really cool. We haven't finished this one, but I kind of want to pick up the fourth one because it looks really, really cool. So I might pick up the fourth one at some point soon. But we got pretty far in this one, though. Next is Mafia 3. This is a game, basically, that Josh is playing as a campaign game on his own. I think he got close to the end, but I don't think he's completed it, but I'm not too sure. I think, actually, it's a game that I would have enjoyed, but I just wasn't sure if I would at the time, so he just kind of played it on his own. But I think I actually would have quite enjoyed this one. Next we've got Wolfenstein The Old Blood. Again, I'm not very good at this game. This is Josh's game. I believe the new one has recently kind of come out. People are really enjoying that one. So yeah, but this one, I think he struggled with it a little bit. I don't know, maybe it's hard, maybe it's not, maybe he was just rubbish at it. I don't know. Next we've got, Tropico 5. Tropico 5 I do not like, but Josh does like, so I still got it in the collection. I really wanted to like this, but I just didn't. So there we go. Okay, next we've got a fantastic game, and that is Life is Strange. I've got the limited edition one. So this has the game, the book, the art book, and the soundtrack in here. This is a fantastic decision-making, storytelling game. I 100% recommend this. And then I've also got Life is Strange Before the Storm, which I haven't started playing yet, but I cannot wait to play this. So I completed this one, I loved it, it was brilliant. And then I got the limited edition for this one as well. So you get the book, the soundtrack, some extra DLC, and obviously the game. Fantastic games. Can't wait to play the sequel that only came out, I think about a month ago, so can't wait for this. And then we have another one in a big box, which is Bioshock the Collection. This is the game that I was talking about, this first person that I'm enjoying, but I am rubbish at. So for the most part, we've been playing Bioshock 1. Josh has kind of been playing it, I've just kind of been watching it. But it's not quite as exciting to watch as the Resident Evil one was. So yeah, again, it's first person. I just need to get into first person more. I know people love these games. This has Bioshock 1, 2 and Infinite, and it's kind of got the two like discs. So yeah, Bioshock. I'm just going to show you the final box one because that's probably easier. And it's Lego City Undercover, but actually it's not inside the box. But yeah, Lego City Undercover. We are so close to finishing it. It's got one chapter left, so I just need to complete this one, and then we can kind of start another Lego one. But yeah, so just need to complete the last chapter of this. I love this game. I had it on the Wii U when it was an exclusive. I rebought it on PlayStation 4 because I loved it so much. But yeah, great game, great Lego game. Really enjoyed it. Next we have Nemo. This is a really cute little puzzle game. Really great puzzle game. I enjoyed that one. Kung Fu Panda Showdown of Legendary Legends. It's a fighting game. Kind of like Super Smash Brothers, but not as good. But kind of fun for pick up and play. It's just okay. We've got, this is the game I was talking about with the Agatha Christie one. This is Sherlock Holmes, Crimes and Punishments. I know they've came out with a sequel as well. I haven't got that one because this one, I found it really hard. I was not good at it. I kind of struggled. I wasn't sure if I was enjoying it. I don't know. Next we've got Snoopy's Grand Adventure. This is a cute little platformer that I actually quite enjoy. So there we go. We've also got another Lego game, and that is Lego Marvel Avengers. This is one that I have played, but I don't actually believe I completed it, but I have played it. I'm wanting to pick up Lego Marvel Superheroes 2 on the Switch at some point soon as well. These Marvel ones are loads of fun because the characters are just so fun. Next we have, this is a really interesting game, Assassin's Creed Chronicles. A lot of people didn't like this one, but I really enjoyed it. I think the art style is beautiful, and it's not as good as like the Assassin's Creed main games, but still it looks really beautiful. It's its own different thing, and I really enjoyed this one. You've got China, India and Russia, but I've only played, which one did I play? China? I think I played China, so I need to go back to this one and play the other ones as well. Okay, next we've got Tomb Raider, the kind of first of the newer ones. I really, really loved this. I kind of talked about this one earlier, so I won't talk about it too much, but yeah, loved it. Next we have Until Dawn. This is another one of those decision-making storytelling ones, and I have not played this yet, so I know I need to because people love this. This is the extended edition. I think I've been putting it off because I know it's kind of a horror game, and I wasn't sure what I thought of horror games, but now that we've played Resident Evil, what was that called? Resident Evil, whatever that one was called, I think this would be fine. Next we have The Last of Us, which obviously everybody loves. There's a new one coming out this year. You know, fantastic game. It's kind of a big one for the PlayStation exclusives, and again there is a sequel coming out this year, so that's really cool. Next we have Dragon Quest Builders. This is a super cute game, and I got really into this, but this is one of the games that can suck away so many hours. Like, you really need to have a lot of hours to really get into this game, and I got quite far. I put quite a lot of hours into it, but I feel like I haven't even, you know, gotten halfway because I spent so much time building and doing. It's one of those, it's got a storyline, but you also build your own stuff. But yeah, it's a fantastic game. I'd completely recommend this one. Really great, but you just need a lot of hours. Okay, so the next one is NBA 2K16. I'm pretty sure there's another NBA game in here that's like newer than this one. NBA is the only sports game that I really enjoy. I love the NBA games. They're really fun, however they take up so much space. Like, this one is 53 gigabytes. So I feel like it never stays on the system too long. That's why I'm looking forward to picking up the Switch one, because you don't have that problem of space. That's NBA. The next one is Need for Speed. Okay, so this is one I actually haven't played yet, but I don't know why, because I really wanted to. I was really interested in it. I really enjoy kind of racing games, and obviously this one has a story. Maybe that's why I've not picked it up yet, because it's got a story, so maybe it's not as pick up and play as others. I don't know, but there's Need for Speed. Next we've got Trackmania Turbo. This is another fun pick up and play one. This is lots of fun. It's a fun little racing game. If you enjoy Trials, you'll enjoy this, but it's not as good as Trials. That's what I'll say. Next we've got a really brilliant game. This is the Uncharted Trilogy. I've actually only completed the first one, and I'm really looking forward to playing through the second one. I don't own the fourth one or the little other one that's come out because I haven't completed this trilogy yet, so once I do that I will get the others. Again, it's a campaign one that actually, these are quite short I think, but it's a campaign one and there's always something that I'm kind of playing, whether that be Assassin's Creed or Tomb Raider or, you know, one of the other ones. But I will be completing Uncharted 2 at some point this year, and maybe even Uncharted 3. That is a bit of a goal for this year that I really want to do. So yeah, looking forward to continuing on with this, but I absolutely loved the first one. It was fantastic, definitely as good as people make it out to be, so I would recommend it completely. If you haven't played it, this is a must play if you're in a PlayStation. The next ones, I'm coming towards the end now, I just need to grab these. We've got Final Fantasy 15 in this little nice steelbook. Again, this is a game that I haven't played. I've never played a Final Fantasy game, so this is Josh's game. But there we go. Next one, again, is another one that's not mine, that I believe is a fighting game, Guilty Gear. I think Josh much prefers this one to BlazBlue, is what I can tell you. We have Ride. This game I find really hard. I don't know what it is. I was really looking forward to this. They now have Ride 2. I'm literally terrible at it. I enjoy it and I have fun with it. Again, it's another pick up and play racing one, but I find it hard. I don't know why. I just really struggle to play this game, and with the controls and everything. So I'm not sure if it's just me and I'm a bit of an idiot with this one. I don't know. We have 7 Days to Die. This is a bit frustrating, this game. It's an okay game. It's a zombie game. You have to survive and collect materials and stuff, but once you die you just start over again in a new place. So it's not really like story driven or anything. It's just how long you can survive. So it's kind of fun at times, but then it can be a little bit frustrating as well, but you can have fun with it. The next one is Nier Automata. This is a really cool game visually. Josh completed this game. I didn't really play it, but I watched some of it. It was one of those. I think actually I might have enjoyed it, but it's not quite my style of gameplay that I enjoy. But yeah, it was a visually interesting looking game, and it was kind of cool to watch it at parts, and I know that he loved this game, so there's that one. Next we've got Destiny 2. Again, this isn't my type of thing. You can obviously tell that this is Josh's game. I haven't played any of the Destiny games too yet. No, I've played a bit of this. I've had a go of this. I've had a go of Destiny. But yeah, it's not exactly my kind of thing. There's another game that I think is kind of similar that I much prefer, that we've got upcoming. So yeah, not quite for me, this one. Next we've got a game that I was so in love with and played all the time. and that is Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare 2. This is my kind of shooter. You will notice that in this collection there is no Call of Duty or anything like that, no of them Tom Clancy ones. I'm not really a big fan of shooter games. Sniper Elite is different because it has got a story and you do different things, but this is just a fun, cartoon, cute little shooter, and I loved it. And I actually think you're first person as well. I think it's first person, and I think I loved it. I played it so much. I thought it was fantastic. I was so into this game and invested in it. I just had so much fun with it. I kind of hope they come out of a new one. I love this. Next we've got Little Big Planet 3. This doesn't really need any introduction, so I'm not really going to give it one. It's a great platformer game. I'm sure you've all heard of it. Next we have Overcooked. This game is so much fun. This is a game that reminds me of Diner Dash. When I was younger I loved Diner Dash and those type of things. Me and Josh play this as co-op, and it gets so intense and so frustrating but so fun. This is a fantastic couch co-op game. We haven't completed it yet, but we're kind of close, but we're stuck. Like, it gets hard, but it's really, really fun. So yeah, I love Overcooked. It's on the Switch now as well. I don't know why I talk about the Switch in the PlayStation video, but I just thought, you know, you might have a Switch and a PlayStation, or you might just have a PlayStation. Either way, this is a fun couch co-op one if you're looking for that type of thing. Next we have Steep. I was a little bit disappointed in this game. It wasn't what I wanted it to be. I kind of wanted it to be more like SSX, or S, yeah, you know which one I mean. And it wasn't, but it never really pinned it to be that. But I just felt like there wasn't enough going on, and you had to create your own tracks and stuff. I didn't really want to do that. I just wanted it, I know what I wanted this to be. Oops. This is kind of similar to like Burnout, in that you go around the place and you do different things. But I wanted everything to be preset, rather than people online can make tracks and stuff. I'm not really interested in that. I just want them to do their own ones and go about and do their own things. I think they have added more to this. I played it off and on. It's one of those pick up and plays, but it wasn't as good as that I wanted it to be. Next we've got Deus Ex. This is another one I have not played, but Josh has completed. He enjoyed it, but this isn't really my type of game. Next we have Doom, another one of Josh's games. This is the one I got him for his birthday. He really loved this one and rated it quite highly, but again, I didn't play this, and I believe it's first person as well, so, and maybe more of a shooter, so again, not my kind of thing, but he loved it. The next one, these seem to all be Josh's ones. Oh no, okay, there's two more, one more that's his, and then this one though, Metal Gear Solid, The Phantom Pain, had this little cute little wolf dog in. I'm sure this was this game, and it was so cute. I actually watched quite a bit of this, and I actually thought this one was quite interesting. I don't know if he completed this one or not. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I thought this was quite an interesting game. Of the ones that I've seen him play and watched him play that I'm not interested in, this is one that I thought looked pretty good. The next one is one that I actually really enjoy and Josh loves, and that's Titanfall 2. So this is the game I was talking about when, like, Destiny and this I think are kind of similar. People who actually like Destiny and this a lot, or either or, would obviously argue that they're completely different. I understand they're kind of different, but they're in a similar genre. This though, I think is so much fun. I really enjoyed this, and Josh, like I say, loved it. He thought it was fantastic. He played this all the time and a lot. But yeah, so I really like Titanfall. I think it's really fun. I'm not very good at it, but I can just kind of have fun with it. And yeah, it's just a fun game. Next we have Reyes. This I haven't really played much of. I kind of expected it to be something a little bit different than it was. And I was kind of like, it's not quite what I wanted it to be. So I kind of need to revisit it. I'm not sure about this one. Not sure. The next one I actually don't like, so I might get rid of. This is the only one I feel like I'd be like, yeah, I'll get rid of that. And it's Adventure Time, Finn and Jake Investigations. I wanted to like this. I wanted it to just be a fun 3D platformer. I haven't really watched much Adventure Time, but I thought I could still enjoy this. But I just really didn't. It wasn't too fun. Wasn't really what I wanted it to be. I don't know. And then we're coming to the final little pile here. We have Gianna Sisters, Twisted Dreams Director's Cut. This is a great 2D platformer, a fantastic one. If you enjoy 2D platformers, definitely please try and pick this one up because it's so good, and I think it's quite underrated as well. Next we have a fantastic fun pick up and play game that I'm sure you all know, Rocket League. Who doesn't love Rocket League? It's so much fun. Again, a great multiplayer game, just bags of fun. Rocket League's great. Next we got another driving game. I feel like I didn't realise how many driving games I have. We have The Crew. This is a pretty fun one. This you can kind of go across the whole of the United States, and it's pretty good. I quite enjoyed this one. They come out with a sequel now. I don't know if I'm interested enough to pick up the sequel, but we'll see maybe in the future when it's really cheap. I don't know, but yeah, quite enjoyed that. Next we have Infamous Second Son. I didn't enjoy this as much as I thought I was going to. So Josh kind of took over and played this one on his own. I was enjoying it a bit, but I was like, oh, you can play this one without me. I'm not really too bothered about it. I thought I'd enjoy it a little bit more than I did. Next we have Ginger Beyond the Crystal. This is a 3D platformer that is really, really cute. It's kind of a little bit simplistic, but kind of cute. If you like ukulele and you're looking for something similar to that, I thought this would be something similar, possibly. But yeah, so I quite enjoyed this, but it is probably a bit more simplistic, but it is really cute and feels nostalgic as well. Next we have, Battleborn, which maybe I like. Maybe I'd also get rid of this one. I'm not sure that I like this one too much either. This was just okay. I thought I was going to enjoy this more than I did. I'm sure, I think a lot of people had the same thing. It's not been given the best reviews. Next we've got Now That's What I Call Sing. This is kind of a weird one to have. I used to love SingStar on the PlayStation 2. I had the biggest SingStar collection, so I did just want a karaoke game for the PlayStation as well. So I got this one. We've got another Assassin's Creed game. There's still more. I think this is the last Assassin's Creed game in my collection, and I need to get Black Flag and Unity and also Rogue, because I really want those as well. I'm still pretty new to the Assassin's Creed games, even though now they're some of my absolute favourites. But with Syndicate was my first, which is kind of, I don't know, I wish I would have played the others before, but I didn't. So obviously I got this remaster, and now I think, you know, it is great. And again, Rogue I haven't played, so I'm looking forward to getting that. And then I'm going to backtrack and play Black Flag, which is the one I'm looking forward to a lot as well. I've heard fantastic things about that one. And Unity, which hasn't had the greatest reviews, but I still want to play that one. So yeah, I'm really a big Assassin's Creed fan now, but again, I'm new to being a fan of it, I suppose. But I really, really love the games. They're some of my absolute favourites. So yeah, love this collection. Next we have a Telltale game, which is Batman, the Telltale series. As you can see, this is still sealed. I have another Telltale game coming up, which I have started playing. I'm not sure how much of a Telltale player I am. I think I need to get into it a little bit more, that style of gameplay. I don't know. But yeah, so I started playing another one, which I like to complete before this one, but I don't know. I need to get into this style of gameplay a bit more. Let me know your thoughts on the Telltale games. Then we have Batman Return to Arkham, which has Batman Arkham Asylum and Batman Arkham City. I believe just those two. Yeah. And I've not played Arkham Asylum. Well, okay. I had it on the PlayStation 3. I played like bits and bobs of it, but I feel like I didn't play it properly. Like, this is still sealed. Because again, it's another big campaign game that I want to invest the time into. But yeah, I had it on the PlayStation 3. I didn't really play it properly. But yeah, and then the newer one, what was the new one called? Arkham Knight? Arkham Knight? I played on the Xbox One. But again, I played the latter half of it because Josh started playing it, the beginning of it, and then I kind of got into it and wanted to play it, but he'd already played through half of it, you know, that kind of thing. And these are fantastic games that I just feel like I haven't played properly yet. So I can't wait to get into this. Again, it's a remaster. Looking forward to this. Ah, okay, the other NBA game, NBA 2K17. Told you there was another one somewhere in here. I enjoy the NBA games, as I said, so there we go. Okay, a fantastic game, Horizon Zero Dawn. This is an absolutely brilliant game. It's completely mind-blowing. I'm sure everybody loves this game. It's exclusive to PlayStation. PlayStation have some fantastic exclusives. I hope they make a sequel to this. I haven't played the DLC for this yet. And I think there's a couple of other things I have left to do in the game. I just kind of haven't wrapped everything up. But this is a brilliant game. I love this. It's fantastic. Aloy is a great main character. It's one of my favourite games on the system. So I love this one. Next we've got Dragon Quest Heroes. This is kind of similar to like Hyrule Warriors, Dynasty Warriors, Fire Emblem Warriors, but it is a little bit different, but it's kind of that similar feel, that's kind of similar like that. Yeah, so I really enjoy those type of games, so I enjoyed this one as well. Then we have the other Telltale game I was saying about, and that's Guardians of the Galaxy, the Telltale series. I love Guardians of the Galaxy, so I had to get this. I started playing it straight away, but then, again, I wasn't too sure on the gameplay style. I don't know, so I do need to try and play this more and get into this style of game more. This was the first of the Telltale games I'd played, and I couldn't wait to play it, but I just wasn't super into it yet. I don't know. And then finally we have Lego The Hobbit, which I love. I love the Hobbit films. I loved this, and it was just fantastic. The Hobbit is just fantastic, so yeah, love this. Bilbo Baggins is one of my favourite, just a fantastic character, so I loved playing this through as Lego. So that is all the PlayStation 4 games, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know your thoughts down in the comments below, and if there's any games you recommend, then go ahead and recommend some as well. There's some fantastic games coming out this year in 2018 that I absolutely cannot wait for. But yeah, thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. I know quite a few people have been requesting it and waiting for it, so I hope you really enjoyed it, and thank you so much for watching. Goodbye!